Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be sharing with you all what's in my bag featuring my Alma BB in Damier Ebene. I did recently purchase this bag. Every time I've posted this bag, I've gotten questions about it. You know, like, what does it fit? Is it worth the price for the size? Blah, blah, blah. Am I gonna get a heat stamped? Blah, blah, blah. So I figured, since I just got home and I was unpacking, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and just do a quick little what's in my bag, because this is the bag that I took with me when I traveled this past weekend, and I must say I was pleasantly surprised. I typically travel with large totes and larger bags, but I actually took this one as my little carry-on, which is why I have the original strap on it. If you guys saw my last video, I talked about switching this out to the chain, and I did do that. But for travel purposes, this strap came in handy because I did end up wearing it crossbody, just for the sake of getting through the airport hands-free and not having to fuss with an extra bag. And I don't check my luggage, so I have my rolling bag and then I had another bag. So this definitely came in handy as far as that is concerned. But over the weekend, I didn't use it like as a crossbody. I just kept the strap just hanging. But I did add my little chain here. I did get some questions about this Louis Vuitton chain. I think this is discontinued. I purchased this like over 5 years ago. I bought this when I got my Insolent wallet. If any of you are familiar with the Insolent wallet, it's one of the larger wallets. I don't even know if they make those anymore, but I've since then sold that wallet. But I always kept the chain. I never got rid of the chain. So that's what this chain is. I did go on the Louis Vuitton site. I didn't see it, so I believe it's discontinued. You may be able to go like on a pre-love market and find it. I don't even know the name of it. If any of you guys out there who are familiar with this chain, if you know the name, can you just leave it below for everyone who's asking about it? So while I was out of town in Minnesota, I did go into the Louis Vuitton boutique inside of the Galleria in Edina and met the sweetest new sales associate. He's my new best friend now, and he hooked me up and did the heat stamp on my little clochette. I just went with one initial, and I did the medium size lettering. So he showed me several different sizings, and we both agreed that for one letter we should just go with the medium in gold. So that's what I did, and I love the way it turned out. It's so pretty, and I just love how it personalizes the bag, and it just makes it mine. You know, I feel like now that I have it like personalized, that it's like officially mine. So yeah, I just wanted to go with a simple little heat stamp, nothing too crazy, and I just think that's super cute. And if, you know, days that I don't want to have this on, this does come off. It just holds the keys to the little lock at the top here. Some other questions, I am going to get into what's in my bag here shortly, but I'm just thinking of questions that people ask. A few of you had mentioned that the canvas had changed and it was more matte. I did notice that as well when I first opened it, and I was like, wow, it looks matte. But I think that was because I was so used to my Speedy Bandolier. I had it for years. It had kind of formed like a nice shiny look to it. But for some reason, the Damier Ebene and the Alma BB, when I opened it, it was a little more matte. Now, I personally love the matte look. I did ask my sales associate if they changed the canvas, and he said no. They all come matte originally, and then over time, you will start to see them start to have a shinier look to them. So I don't know how true that is. I will say he's very knowledgeable, so I kind of trust what he says, but I haven't owned a lot of Damier Ebene bags, to be honest, so I couldn't tell you if they come matte and then over time they become shiny, because I honestly can't even remember how my Speedy B 35 came. And I feel like it was a little matte, not too shiny, but by the time I got rid of it, it was like shiny. Like it almost looked kind of patent. But the matte doesn't bother me at all. I actually like it. I was, you know, kind of looking at it a little odd, like, all the ones that I see kind of have a shinier look to them. But he said that that's how they come over time with your oils from your hands, and just after using it over time, that it will start to kind of have that shiny look. So to answer your question about that, if you are looking for the more shinier look, already like worn in, I would maybe look into the pre-love market. But if you don't mind that, then definitely go brand new. I actually looked on the pre-love market and they're way overpriced. So you might as well just get a new one, to be honest, because yeah, it's ridiculous. And it's because this bag is like sold out. But just call, they'll locate it for you, and you can just do an order online. That's what I did. But anyway, the bag is gorgeous. It's the perfect size for me. I think it's not too big, it's not too small, it's just right. It literally fits everything that I could fit in my Givenchy Antigona, with the exception of my Toiletry 19. That's the only bag that I can't carry in here. It will fit, but it takes up a lot of room. So just for comparison, for size comparison, I'm gonna grab my Antigona just so you guys can see. All right, so here is my silver Antigona, and here is the Alma BB. And as you can see, the Antigona is huge, and this isn't even the largest size. This is the smaller one, but yeah. So this bag obviously holds a ton. This is the bag that I typically travel with, but on this trip, I took this little baby and love her. All right, so now that we got all that out of the way, let's go ahead and get into what's inside. I will just hold the bag up. It's super small and lightweight, so it's not heavy at all. So I'll just hold it up, because if you guys know anything about my what's in my bags, I like to show the bag as I'm pulling the items out. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just start with this little pocket here. I just have my card holder. And in here, I just have my insurance cards for myself and my son. I also just have some Honey Pot wipes. Oops. And the business card to my sales associate, Mason, such a sweetie. And then just my baggage tag from when I check my bag at the gate before I board the plane. I have a hand lotion. This is the Vaseline Vintage Hand Cream, 150 years of Vaseline. Got this from Target. I like it. It's really nice. It's not very oily. I know when you think of Vaseline, you think of like greasy, but it's not greasy. It goes on very moisturizing. I just put some on and my hands feel really nice and moisturized, but they don't feel greasy. So this is really good. I have hand sanitizer, of course. I have a little small travel Lysol. I have my K Silk hair tie. This is the little silk scrunchie. I have my sunglasses. I will link these for you guys because they are still available. I have my black mask. I have my N95 mask. This is the mask that I wear when I am on my flights and going through the airport. I have my 4-key holder on my keys, my old gym membership pass that I just keep in there for motivation. I have this little chapstick boost lip balm. I have an ink pen because I like to take my own ink pen everywhere with me, especially now when you have to sign things. I just like to have my own pen. I'm not touching any pens anywhere. I have a NARS lip glow. This is the oil infused lip tint in Primal Instinct. This is what I'm wearing now. I have my AirPod Pros. I think that's what these are. AirPod Pro, I think. I have a NARS lip balm. This is a little travel size, and this is an Orgasm. I have another hair tie. I have a pair of my contact lens. I wear daily disposable contacts, so I always have contacts everywhere. I have a little Purell hand sanitizer from the airplane. They give these to you when you board. I don't know about other airlines, but Delta, they give you like a little sanitizing little package when you board. So you get like a little hand sanitizer. They give you like a Purell wipe so that you can wipe down everything, which is nice. This is just the little fabric little card that you get. This is just the chain that I can switch into. I will link this for you guys as well, but just the other chain that I use to attach to the bag, and I just keep it in this little pouch. And then the newest item that I acquired over the weekend is this little beauty. This is the Victorine Wallet. I have been eyeing this little wallet for months, maybe even like a year. And every time I think to get it, it's sold out. I even put myself on the notify me list on LV's site, and I have yet to be notified. I called my store, not available. I called and tried to like see if they could locate it for me. No luck. And so when I went in to just get this hot stamped, I was not planning on making any purchases. While I was waiting, I asked the sales associate, did they have the Victorine Wallet in? And so he said, what color? Because this comes in gold hardware, or you can get it with like colored buttons. Been there, done that with the Emily. We'll never do that again. So I knew for sure that I just wanted the one with the brown interior, just the classic one. I didn't want any color interior or anything like that. And he pulled this out and I was like, are you kidding me? He's like, yeah. He's like, we have these in. And so because I'm no longer an impulse buyer, I knew that I was gonna be in town for a few days. And I was like, okay, give me your card. I'm gonna sleep on it. If I wake up tomorrow and I'm still thinking about it, I'm gonna call you and then I'm gonna come back and pick it up. Now I have it and I'm super excited. I have been wanting just a nice little compact wallet that fit the bill for everything, that held my cards, that could hold some cash, which I don't carry a lot of cash, but on that rare occasion when I do have a few dollars, when I'm traveling especially, I hated the bills sticking out of my card holder. Like that was just the most cringing thing ever for me. It's just to see my like dollar bills sticking out like that. Like I hated that. So I wanted something that could hold bills and hold coins. And this one does everything. So I've already put my belongings in here. I have my coins in there. I just have my few cards, my ID in here, some bills in here, and it just folds up really nicely. The little tab here has this little leather tab pull. You just stick it in and just close up the wallet. Super compact, fits in here perfectly. It's just everything. So if you are in the market for a wallet and you don't want a full-size wallet, I would definitely check this out. I have some friends that have this and they rave about it and love it. I know there are some people who don't really care for it, but I personally love it. I've had large size wallets for as long as I can remember. The only compact wallet I've ever owned is like this little card case, but you can just hold so much more in this. Like, gosh, I just love it. I love this so much. I almost got it heat stamped too, but I was like, nah, I'll wait. You know, it's something that I can always do later. But I love this little wallet and it's just perfect for me. This is the only wallet that I need. This is really all you need. I used to also hoard wallets. I felt like I needed a wallet in every canvas. Those days are long gone. Really, all you need is one good wallet. My last wallet, I used it until it well, it didn't fall apart, but I used it to death, to the point where like the little card slots were starting to get loose and it was just starting to look a little ratty. The coating was starting to like crack. So when your wallet gets to that point after using it for several years, you know that you've got your cost per wear out of it and it's time to get rid of it and get something new. So I'm fine with this one wallet for the next 5, however many years. I will keep this wallet forever. I will cherish it. I love it because I literally have been tracking it down forever. So yeah, very, very, very happy with this purchase for sure. What else do we have in here? I just have the receipt to the wallet, and then my sales associate put his card in here. This was purchased at the LV Minneapolis Edina Galleria, and it is the Victorine monogram. So yeah, guys, that is everything that fits inside of my Alma BB. Again, I've only had this bag for a short while, but I can already tell you that it is a favorite. I just love everything about it. It's so chic. It's so ladylike. It's so classy. I love that you can instantly dress it up just by adding little bag charms or chains. So if you're into that, this is the perfect bag for you. I'll take this strap off just so you guys can see. So here it is without the strap attached to it. And as you can see, super cute, very classy, girly. This is the most versatile bag I own. Like, I just love it so much. So I'm a huge fan of the Alma BB, and I hope that that helped any of you all who had questions about this bag. Get it. I recommend it. It's definitely worth having if you are in the market for a bag that is very versatile and no fuss. So the Damier Ebene is definitely a no fuss bag. You don't have to baby it. You don't have to worry about watermarks and all that stuff that you have to worry about on, you know, the classic monogram. So yeah, guys, that is all that I wanted to share with you today. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions or comments, just listen below. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will catch you on my next video.